Hi everybody, welcome back to Ultramad Glen. Where today we're going to be talking about being consistent in your training and why it's so important to be consistent. I want to try and keep this video nice and compact. To me, you've heard me talk about it, mental training is probably the biggest benefit that we have out there. Very close second is consistency to help us get to our goal of finishing the race. Benefits of consistent training is one, being consistent, getting out day in, day out, doing your training is going to give you that confidence that you can go on and complete the race. Without doubt, again, it's linked to the mental training. Knowing that you can do it, knowing that you've put in the hard work, being consistent day in, day out is a huge benefit whenever things start going wrong in a race. Later on in the ultras, whenever things are thinking you just can't go on, you just can't do it, being able to remember back and go, actually all that consistent training that I done made me stronger, has prepared me for this race, and I can go on and do this race. It will have a huge effect mentally. Remember that, take that away if nothing else, that being consistent in the training is huge for my confidence that I can go on and do this race, regardless of what level you're at, whether you're a starter, whether you're training for a 20k race, whether you're training for a 100k race, whether you're training for a 350k race like the Delirious West, whatever it is. Remember that being consistent day in, day out makes you stronger mentally and physically, because while you're out there training day in, day out, your body is getting more used to the training load. Your muscles are adapting to the pressure you're putting on it. All your ligaments, your tendons, everything's starting to get stronger, they're starting to grow. Your heart's becoming more and more used to the training, used to burning kind of all the good or fat stores instead of depleting your muscles, especially if you're using low heart rate training, and you can check out one of them links in the description below. But basically you're getting stronger and stronger each and every day, each and every training session that you're going out and doing it, and it's being that consistent. Yes, you're going to need your rest days. Yes, you shouldn't be training if you're injured. I'm not talking about them things. I'm talking about consistency over a longer space of time. Yeah. So whether some people go, oh, being consistent, how many days a week training or running is that? It's not about the running, it's about the running, strength training, hill training, rest and recovery, being consistent in all them things to get you a step closer to your goals. But for me, if you're training for anything more than 100 miles, you definitely want to be running at least 5 days a week. I recommend 6 to 7. And obviously distance is totally different in them days. So that's what the benefits of being consistent is going to do for you. It's going to make you stronger physically, and it's also going to give you the confidence that you can go on and do your race. So next we're going to talk about kind of what's the best way to get to be consistent. But before I jump into that, I just really want to take this opportunity to thank all the subscribers out there for subscribing, making this channel continue to grow. We're reaching more people each and every week, and that is all down till the subscribers and to the people that are hitting them like buttons if they get something out of the video. So if you're out there and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. As I say, it will help other people find videos similar to this that is going to help them get to the finish line of the races and help them feel amazing because they've achieved something really special out there, like finishing a race they never thought was possible. I'm not going to put a target on it, because I know that every race that I've ever finished where I thought I couldn't, I have got a sense of great achievement out of it. So it doesn't matter what distance, it just matters that you don't think you can do it at the start, and then you do it and it feels like wow. So getting sidetracked, back into the consistency. Ways of being consistent is probably taking it like a habit. Yeah, So they reckon it takes what, kind of nearly 70 days, 68 days. Some studies show that you need to be doing the same thing over and over and over again to build a habit, and that's really what we want your training to become like. We want you to just be in the mode where you're going out and your training. Every training session should have a reason. It should be either a recovery, it should be a build, it should be consistent. Whatever your training sessions is, should have a reason, but it's that consistency of getting out and doing it day in, day out. So building that habit, the best way of building the habit is having a goal. Yeah, good habits, bad habits, we want the good habits. So having a goal of what you want to achieve it, whether it's weight loss, whether it's a PB on a certain race, whether it's finishing a certain race, a certain distance, that's your goal. You pop it up there, then you're going to come up with a program or a plan on how you're going to achieve that race. So having that plan in place, knowing that you have to train 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 10 times a week, whatever the case is going to leave you a much greater chance of being consistent if you can turn around and go, I need to run today, I need to run tomorrow, I need to do strength training the next day, I need to do strength training and running today, I got to get out in the hills. All them things, if you have it there written somewhere and you can see it, there's much more chance that you can make it happen. And that's the same with your race goals. So the race goal comes first. This is what I want to achieve. This is how I'm gonna have to achieve it, by being consistent and by following this training program. That's really gonna help you consistent. And for anybody that's running 100 miles and would like to see kind of how you build a 100-mile training program, hang out to the end of this video. I'm gonna link to that now very shortly. But having that in place is gonna greatly enhance, that's the word I was looking for, enhance your chances of getting to the finishing line and achieving your goals. So whether or not you decide to go with a coach to help you and talk you through that training program to help you be more consistent, that's a personal choice, guys. I can't help you with making that choice. If you want to reach out, drop me a text or drop me an email. I can certainly give you that coaching option if that's something further down the line that you want to do. But the main thing, have your goal, have your program in place. If you're going with coaching, then regardless of who it is, make sure that your coach aligns with your goal and that you work out the program in between. It's probably the best thing to do. But as I say, being consistent involves going out in days where it's wet, cold, miserable outside. It's going out on days where you're really not feeling it. You just feel like, I just really don't want to run today. I really don't want to do my strength training today. I don't want to do my core work, whatever it is, and getting it done anyway. The only time where you shouldn't be consistent is if you've got a calf injury like myself and every time you run on it it's sore. So that's why this video is getting done inside today. I am still consistent with my strength training and trying to follow my program in other ways. So have your training, every session moving you a little bit closer. If you're consistently moving closer to your goal, you have a much greater chance of hitting that goal than if you're just willy-nilly trying to get to that goal. Yeah. So consistency, every training program should be, or every day of that training program should be moving you closer to your goal. If it's not, if you're just jumping around doing other things, you might hit your goal, you might not. You have a much better chance of being consistent. So hopefully you have got the consistent message. Hopefully you're out there, you're going to smash your goals, and hopefully you're going to get that sense of achievement of either hitting your PB or finishing something that you haven't thought you was possible. As usual, thank you so much for watching this video. To the next time, hopefully I'll be back outside running again whenever that kicks in, but we will see what the future holds. Thanks for watching, and chat soon.